Welcome to the Universal Broadcasting Network's Hit Afternoon Show, bringing you the latest in music news, artist interviews, and more, with your hosts, Lauren Dair and Sean Lusk. This is the Music Project.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is Lauren Dair.
And I'm Sean Lusk.
And this is the Music Project. It is almost Christmas.
It is almost Christmas. I'm pretty excited.
Finals are over.
I don't have finals, so.
Oh, that's right. You're a baby. I forgot.
No, I'm in independent studies, so I
That's
just like.
oh, that's right. Okay, I remember.
I just like Google all my answers. Oh, you too? You too? I'm glad to hear that.
I remember those days because I was homeschooled through high school. So like finals, yes, you had finals, but it wasn't as stressful as real finals.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I've only done like actual finals once because like, you know, I switched in between public and regular. So I did it once and I was like, nope, I'm going to go back to independent studies. I'm over that.
Well, this is my third semester at CSUN, and like all my other classes that I took before were really easy finals. This semester, however, I was taking astronomy. And let me just say, science is not my thing. Like, science has never been my thing. I've always been the music, art, literature person. Like, I can...
The electives.
Exactly. The careers where you can't make any money. But I was taking astronomy, and I was doing okay, but like it's bad for my standard because I was like straight A's, you know, through high school. So I'm taking my final. I'm freaking out because I don't know any of the information. And one of the questions on there is, you know, list the 6 electromagnetic radiations and find a proper use for all of them. And so I'm looking at it, and the top one is gamma rays. And I'm like, I don't know, like, what's a proper use for a gamma ray? So I actually wrote on my test to turn you into the Incredible Hulk. And so, fingers crossed that my teacher has a sense of humor and will like...
You'll probably get an A just for like being humorous.
I'm like, please take pity on me because I really don't know this information.
Yeah.
But it's over. We're good. It's almost Christmas time.
Yeah, it's winter break finally, so
yeah,
I'm excited. Today we got a really special guest in studio.
Who do we have in studio, Sean?
We have Half Past the Revolution. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Great.
Simultaneously. Good. Like
good.
Well, at first, we'll start over here. We'll just like say your name and what instrument you play.
I'm Kenny. I play drums.
I'm Eric. I play bass.
I'm Chris. I play guitar. I'm Michael. I play guitar.
I'm Ryan. I do vocals.
Awesome. Well, we want to start from like the beginning. Like before you guys even became a band, how did you guys individually started, you know, your own musical talents? I don't know if we want to start from the left to right again or right to left, whatever you guys want to do.
Left to right.
Left to right. Let's start with you.
Oh, so how I started playing drums?
Yeah, like how did you like first get into it? Was it like was your family musical or was it just like your own thing?
My dad plays bass, but one time, this is weird. So I was at a family barbecue and my cousin Allie got an electric drum set, and apparently she started playing, and her mom told me she was getting drum lessons, and I'm like, holy crap, you can get drum lessons, that sounds so cool. And I've always been like into drums and metal and stuff, so I begged my mom for drum lessons, and basically just went from there. And I was about 8 years old when I started, and I'm 17 now, so I've been working hard since then for drums.
Hell yeah, that's really cool. What about you?
Yeah, my family's always been like really musical. I know since I was born, we've been going to music festivals and stuff, mostly like folk and stuff. But I got into metal from like Guitar Hero and stuff.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, it slowly starts getting heavier and heavier. And I started playing guitar when I was like 12, and then started playing bass. I got one for like $50, fixed it up, and I still use it today. So just slowly but surely adding instruments.
What kind of bass was it?
It's an Ibanez BTB. It's one of those nice red ones. I got it all stripped, got new hardware, new everything, wired it, and it's good to go now.
Hell yeah, Ibanez's are really rad. What about you, man?
Well, my dad played guitar, and he tried to teach me when I was like 13. He went out and bought me an acoustic for my birthday, and I learned like Smoke on the Water, you know, all the
the generic
the beginner staples, and then I put it down for 3 years because I was more concerned with skateboarding. But then 1 year, my friend that I skateboarded with started playing bass.
Chris is a pretty rad skateboarder.
Super rad, dude. I'm so gnarly.
Shredder.
Yeah, no. But he started playing bass, so then one day I went and kind of just jammed with him, and he went to this music school thing called Rock Nation. They do out in Ventura County, where we're from. And so I went and jammed, and then they threw me in little cover bands there and just started playing, and YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube to learn how to play, man. It works.
I swear to God, nowadays you can literally learn any
Oh,
instrument
yeah.
off YouTube.
Totally.
And what about you?
Same as Eric. I think Guitar Hero is definitely what did it for me. And then that South Park episode where Randy Marsh tries playing his real guitar in front of all the
That's
little
my
kids,
dad.
playing all the Guitar Hero songs. And that's just kind of where it went from there. I guess picked up a guitar.
I'm always curious as to know like how someone learned how to like scream, cause it's like
So it also started with Guitar Hero for me. I played guitar in bands before, half fast,
yeah.
and it was just I just fucking liked the aggressive vocals, so I just started imitating that in my older bands. I was like, I just want to do just vocals, and eventually I saw Half Past was looking for a vocalist, and I auditioned, and here I am.
Was it like one day in the shower you just like realized you could scream? Like I
It was-
don't know how you
it
get
was-
I don't know how you know
Yeah.
like figure that
It was a
out.
process that took a few months. It is basically trial and error.
Because there is a right way and a wrong way to
Yeah,
scream.
and my
Definitely.
throat definitely suffered in the early stages, but yeah.
So you guys all kind of had your own separate thing that you were doing. How did this all come together to be a band? You said you joined later when they started looking for a vocalist. So how did you guys all get
I
connected?
joined later too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chris and Kennedy joined later as well as I did.
Michael and I kind of started it back in high school, and we were just kind of playing, for like the talent shows and stuff. And we went through a bunch of different lineup changes, and eventually we ended up getting Ryan on vocals when he auditioned with a different drummer and guitar player. But then we were in like a cover band for a show with Kenny. And we're like, this dude is a badass drummer. We got to get Kenny.
We just stole him.
We stole
We
Kenny.
straight up stole him from the other band.
And then Chris, at our first show with the original lineup, Chris was there with his other band. And they kind of brought us into the scene. So it was rad to get Chris in after that.
That was actually a funny story about that. So my band, so their old drummer and guitar player quit. It was actually my birthday party. We played a show, and that was the last day of my old band's vocalist. So he left, so my old band kind of fell apart, and then the bass player left and stuff, and it was just me and the drummer. And I contacted Michael because they had guitar, bass, and screaming what I needed for my band. And I told him like, hey, you want to come join my old band? I hit send, and I got a message from Michael that same second to come join them.
It's like instantaneous.
So I just was like, I didn't even think of that as an option. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just go play with them.
That's
So
really interesting.
Just went and did
And
that.
do you guys all write together, or is it like one of you guys have like
We
the
each have different
mastermind?
departments, and we just come together, I feel like.
what you're like
Someone will
lyrics?
will lay down like the foundation of the song, and then we all get together and all write our own like parts around the foundation.
Like
of the
all
song.
individually, like at home, and then come together later. Or do you,
Yeah,
like,
just like
Yeah.
on our computer, like Pro Tools and all that.
that's really rad. That's really cool.
Or there'll be like a riff and we'll just run around that or something.
Yeah.
Their modern technology makes that shit so easy.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
guys
the-
have any? Oh, go ahead. Were you
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
something?
I was saying, especially because you can send it between each other.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was just gonna ask, do you guys have any particular influences that you guys, want to mention, or you're like, oh yeah, here's the long list.
Yeah, long
And this can also be, we can do this two different ways. So you guys as a band and also you personally,
Yeah,
for
definitely.
your
we do
instrument
have
of choice.
personally
Maybe start with that. Start with everyone's
Yeah.
personal interest, influence, and then how that kind of combined for Half Past the Revolution.
So recently, I've been listening a lot of like King 810. I like Marilyn Manson, Motionless in White, all that good stuff.
I can see the motionless thing when you know how like you wear face makeup on stage
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything.
I've been doing that since like the first band I was ever in, this
Yeah.
old punk band. I don't know. I always liked
the theatrical.
theatrics and the whole look. It just adds that element. I don't know.
of coolness. and you
Alright, for me, definitely the band Avenged Sevenfold. That's what got me and Eric to start this band in the first place. We actually didn't know it, but we went to the same concert in, where was it? It was by San Diego.
It was
Chula Vista.
it was
after
Uproar.
Uproar.
Oh, I was there. I was at the Uproar. Is it 2007 or
Something.
2008?
It was 2011.
2011,
or
yeah.
No,
Avenged
was it Uproar?
Sevenfold played.
No, it was Disturbed, right? Disturbed
No.
and Avenged Sevenfold.
Avenged Sevenfold, Bullet for My Valentine, Escape the Fate.
No,
Days
yeah, I
Grace.
was there. I was there at that one too. But there's another Uproar that was with Disturbed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so we didn't know, but that's actually how I met him. I met Eric through a friend, and he had an Uproar t-shirt, and I was like, hey, I was there, and we just started talking about Avenged Sevenfold, and we covered a couple of their songs, just me and him. We like to jam their songs, and
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4 by
For
Avenged Sevenfold.
days.
And then that's kind of where the idea of the band got started, but definitely Avenged Sevenfold for me.
Do you
That's
like their
what
new
started.
stuff? Avenged
I
Sevenfold?
love their new stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
I
so
think it's
brutal.
awesome.
good.
It's so brutal.
It's so
Brutal.
I'm a big fan of their older stuff. I do love their new stuff, but I was into Avenged Sevenfold when it was like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Nightmare was my favorite album, even though that wasn't their old stuff. But
like
Yeah.
City of Evil.
City of Evil, yeah.
Waking the Fallen. That's where it's at.
yeah, exactly. You down the line?
Oh
Do
yeah.
you have any influences?
Yeah, influences. I'm really into like all the '90s grunge bands for
I
sure.
can tell Nirvana.
Yeah, that's my favorite band. But those bands, and then a lot of influence from like Zeppelin and like Thin Lizzy, that era stuff.
Yeah. That's
I
really
kind of
rad.
grew up. My dad would like play me like Santana records and stuff, and this is not really an influence, but like it was the only early musical memories I have of listening to albums was like Three Doors Down and Nickelback and Creed.
Get
Nickelback.
out.
Yeah,
The middle
No,
school
right, I
years.
know, yeah.
Dad
No, it
bands,
was like
dad
elementary
bands.
school. It
I
was
don't
my
think
dad.
Nickelback's really that bad of a band. I don't know why they get.
You
like,
can leave too.
It's not that bad.
I
It's
went
not
to
that
a,
bad.
I went to a
Later
Nickelback
stuff's kinda
concert when
bad.
I
Not
was
seen them
10 and I
live.
Yeah.
left.
Did they get booed off?
I left before anything happened. I was also 10. But
Did you leave or your parents left?
I asked my mom to leave. And the opening bands were Hinder and Papa Roach. So
Oh, yeah.
Papa, yeah, I was gonna say Papa Roach is good. I like Papa
That was
Roach.
my
Yeah.
first concert ever. Was Hinder and Papa Roach at the Ventura Fairgrounds.
I made it through 4 songs of Nickelback and I like begged my mom to leave.
Yeah, but
I was
don't know,
like, no, I
just,
can't do this.
Yeah, I just grew up listening to those in the car, like on the way to school. But
Well, my mom only knew the songs that were on the radio, like Photograph and Rockstar. So she's like, oh, that would be such a fun concert. And then we ended up going, and she's like, oh, that's not like the radio stuff.
totally no.
Different.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah, no, I grew up on like kind of like classic rock and stuff like Zeppelin. My family's like a huge like Pink Floyd fan too, but no, and then I got into like kind of heavier stuff at the time, like Metallica.
At what age was it when
Sabbath.
you started like transitioning over to like heavier
Oh,
music?
like 4th, 5th grade.
All right.
And then middle school it just keeps getting heavier. But now I listen to everything, but I like progressive stuff like the Mars Volta,
All right.
Tesseract, stuff like that. And then for bass playing, like a lot of funk, jazzy stuff. But it's fun. It's good.
That's really rad.
For me, I grew up on Metallica, Slipknot, and Tool mainly,
All right.
and like other bands kind of around that genre. So big influences there for sure, like Danny Carey and all that. But now I've moved on to actually recently metalcore because I joined this band. I didn't listen to metalcore until I joined this band like a year ago. And yeah, so now I'm into metalcore, like progressive stuff, and pretty much that now.
We have prog parties.
I don't want to know what happens at these parties.
What happens at the prog party stays at the prog party.
Okay, let's keep it that way.
Is there any band that you guys compare your sound to?
I'm gonna say no on that one.
Yeah.
It's
there's
just
nothing?
it's a mix.
I say we have like
We take different
tendencies,
elements
but
and make it our own.
We all have so much. We all have very different things that we bring to the table. So when it all comes together, it doesn't sound like any. Like
Yeah.
whenever we write a song, we never want to we never think to be like, oh, let's sound like this.
Yeah,
or,
that sound like
or
a
that
different
kind of
thing.
sounds like this. We always try to keep it different from everything else.
That's really
Yeah,
rad. It
for
makes
sure.
a unique sound.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a listen to a song that you have queued up. What are we gonna listen to?
We're gonna listen to
No Destination.
No Destination.
What
It
is
was
this
off
about?
Our first album we released in July. We're about to track our second album pretty soon. I'm really stoked on
Hell yeah.
that.
What is this song about?
What-
No Destination.
Yeah. What is the song about?
we don't know.
We're
So
both
it's,
singing it and we don't know.
It's moving on from a past relationship. No Destination. That's like the generals. It's just leaving leaving that relationship for more of a
Make sure your volume's up on your phone.
Oh, my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
if you observe the lyrics, it's more of a lust crave. Like that is the initial premise
Mhm.
for.
Oh yeah.
Living.
Song.
But yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Give
Cool.
it a
Let's take a listen.
Pledge yourself to me. No life inside. No destination. The choices that we had. My time in my grave is a toxic eye. Fucking abrasive. Never the truth, all of the drugs. Roll breath around and that's the born spirit. Roll breath around. I've just been lying to myself. My rebel just taken to ignorant ways. Pledge yourself to me. No life inside. No destination. The choices that we had. My time in my grave is a toxic night. For the embrace of the such a crystal, your mind is down. The thought, the spirit of death. And when you say I'm with no hesitation, dig up the grave and dig it from time. Pledge yourself to me. No life inside. No destination. The choices that we had. My time midnight. I was unsatisfied. My grave is a curse and I fucking embrace. This is all we have. Blood, trigger, and blow. So let the hand fucking splatter. Let the blood fill the fucking room. Fill the fucking room. Now you realize this is my what's left. Now you realize this is your life to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you were talking a little bit during the break about what your aim was with that song, right?
With that whole album, actually, we tried to go with more of a raw live sound, production wise. With the second album that we're about to track, it's gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be more professional. It's gonna be more clean.
More studio based.
Yeah,
More studio.
exactly.
Clean and polished.
It was almost as raw as you can get for that first album. It was literally just our amps mic'd up, drums mic'd up, and a couple of the songs we all literally played in the same room. And he just
Like analog style.
he just recorded the take basically.
Yeah, it's because there's too many bands, and especially our genre, that are so like just clean edged and stuff, and you go see them live, and they're just like shit.
But the downside of that is, or the downside of that though, is that we have progressed so much and we've all really honed in our talents since then, and so now we're ready to actually give everyone like a representation of what we'd sound like in the studio.
And I think there's a
Full
difference
throttle.
also, is because when you hear a clean album or you hear something that's, you can tell it's, been in a studio, it's been tweaked, everything's too perfect. It also kind of gives the illusion of what happens when they see you live, because they know
Exactly.
it's not going to be
That's what we
like just
wanted.
like that. And it's always kind of cool when you go and you see a band and their live version is completely different
Yeah.
from their live show, and it kind of gives you two different aspects, because some people end up liking the studio version better, and some people
or they
just
like the live
don't
version.
care and they want the live version.
I mean,
So
that's what's
Yeah.
beautiful about shows. I mean, you can do different things. I mean, you can show people a different side.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember going and seeing Foo Fighters last year, and I love the Foo Fighters, and watching that show and hearing them do different things with their songs that I never would have thought of. You know, it didn't sound like the recording, and they brought in, you know, special guitarists, and Gary Clark Jr. showed up and was, you know, doing his thing. It gives you a different aspect to it as well, and it kind of opens your mind to all the different possibilities. But then you can always go back and listen to those
Yeah.
tracks when you feel like it. So
Do you guys prefer being in the studio and like writing and recording and doing all that, or do you guys like the whole live aspect a lot better?
Live.
for me,
Live for sure.
Live.
There's
It-
nothing better than
yeah.
walking out on stage and just seeing faces waiting for you to play. your song.
Performing is the passion.
I think it's the craziest thing when I first saw people actually singing along to the songs, because that's like, it's unreal. You're on stage and you see like people like in the front row just singing, like
Real fans.
real fans. Like,
Knowing
singing.
These
your
are my
songs.
songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
These are my songs and people actually know them. Like,
that's never gonna get old.
Yeah, it's nutty. It's good.
Well, we have a fun little segment that we like to do on the show when we have bands in studio. And since there's a lot of you guys, it's gonna take a little bit of time, but
We got
I am-
Yeah,
got
we
time.
got the time.
but I'm excited for it. So basically, well, question real quick: how well do you guys think you know each other?
I know
pretty damn
Michael.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, because we've had siblings in who say they know each other, but they don't know anything.
I guess we're about to find out.
You are about to
agree
find
to
out.
anything. Whatever we say, just agree to it.
Like, yeah.
That is my favorite color.
How'd you know?
You know me too.
Well, we're keeping points this time, so we're gonna
All
play a
right,
little
let's
game
do
called
it.
"How Well Do You Know Your Band Member?"
It's like a marriage game.
It's the newlywed game for band members. But basically, we have a bunch of generic questions. From who?
The short one.
It's Chris.
Oh,
Chris is shorter
This
than
is the short one.
I was all looking. I was like, who's the shortest one here?
That's me.
we're gonna go and we're going to ask very generic questions that I wrote up randomly and randomly stuck your names in the questions.
Okay.
I will ask a specific band member a question about another specific band member. You have an opportunity to answer. If you answer wrong or you want to forfeit,
Somebody else can
someone
steal.
can steal.
we're off the air.
All right.
We're up
So,
there. The show's over.
show's
Gotta
over.
leave, man.
so we have, and then if there is a tie, which I'm hoping there will be, because I mean, if there's a lot of you, I'm assuming that hopefully more of you get like more than one question right. So we
You gotta
will
have a juice.
tiebreaker.
You gotta have a juicy ass tiebreaker.
I'll start thinking about it, but we're gonna go ahead and start with Kenny. What is Eric's favorite chick flick?
Oh.
I don't think Eric
What
even
is it,
knows what
Kenny?
his favorite chick flick is.
I think he
I need-
does.
I need to think. Hold on.
Can I
I
steal?
don't know if it counts as a chick flick, but I got one.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
it's like Virgin.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
We can open it
I
up
don't even
to
have
just.
a good answer.
We can just open it to movie in general. How
movie
about
in
that?
general.
But I am
Oh.
curious about the chick flick.
Oh.
Well, the chick flick, I don't know if it counts. The chick flick, you know the movie Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey and
That's
Renee
a-
Zellweger?
Oh.
That's not
Is that a
chick
chick-
That's a
Yeah,
rom com. That's
that's
a
a
rom
rom-com.
com.
That's actually really good.
It's a good movie.
I
That's
see
a
what you're
great
saying.
movie.
I see what you're saying by borderline
Carrey's
though.
the
like-
best.
Yeah. All right, but we'll open it up to favorite movie in general.
The Notebook.
It is not The Notebook.
Can I steal? I know it.
Oh, the
I know
Notebook.
this
Who
one.
wants to
Steal
steal?
it.
It's fucking Zombievers.
It is Zombies.
Yeah.
That movie is
1
the best
point.
worst movie.
Michael, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I'm just trying to.
Is that
I'm
like
so
I,
bad
I
with
put,
names.
I put them in order
What up?
of where they're
It's
at.
like
That's what I
Sharknado?
assumed.
Yeah, it's like a bad movie like Sharknado.
Have you
Oh,
seen
zombie
Sharknado 3?
beavers.
I've seen all the Sharknados.
I've seen all of them.
I
Right.
couldn't
Yeah.
make it through
They
any
made
of them.
3 of them?
Mega Shark vs. Giant
Fuck.
Octopus.
No, there's 4, I believe. There's a 4th one that came
All right,
out.
Eric, are you ready?
Avalanche Shark?
I'm ready. Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Chris's biggest fear.
Oh, Kenny knows it. I don't even know it.
I
People
think I
going
know
into
it.
his garage
Chris's
without him knowing.
Chris's biggest fear. I think it's heights.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
1 point for Eric.
I didn't know that.
All right.
I'm trying to mark this, but I don't. There you go.
All right, Chris. Michael's favorite fast food restaurant.
I know this.
KFC.
I know it.
Aw. Yeah, I was probably right.
KFC.
KFC.
It's probably.
It's probably
Ding, ding,
KFC.
We always feel bad and go to KFC. Just
And then we skateboarded a mile
I
after
would have said
KFC.
Del Taco.
that's me,
I hate
dude.
Del Taco.
You
don't know
That's
me so
you,
much.
Kenny.
That's you.
That's me, but we eat there so much. Probably
Michael.
only because of me.
Michael.
What's Ryan's celebrity crush?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know this.
Do
Pass
you know
it, pass
this?
it.
Yeah, I'm going to pass it over to Eric. Eric's pretty confident.
Grimes.
Yeah, that works.
You were talking about it on the ride over and all last night.
Eric, you're in the lead.
Yeah, but
Ryan. Kenny's favorite video game.
You should know that, actually.
GTA 5.
Yep. Yep.
That's the best game of all time right there.
It's the best game. It doesn't get better than that.
My little brother plays GTA 5. He's 12. My mom looked it over and he's like, I won't do any of the bad things. I'm only gonna, I only want to drive cars
That's
around.
what all the kids
So-
tell their parents.
Yeah,
But-
I won't do any of the bad
I
stuff.
just want to drive cars, Mom.
But the funny thing is, he doesn't. He doesn't do any of the bad things. So the other day I walk in and he's
He's all driving
he's-
legally, not even that fast.
he's in some place. He's like, Lauren, I'm not in here because of what you think. I just want this guy's BMX bike. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say. But I love watching him and play by the rules. It's great.
Stopping at red lights and
Yeah, it's
everything.
like, where's
No,
the turn
no.
signal button at?
He's a horrible driver, but it's more, the female aspect of it. So.
He's like, oh, I don't want to go into that strip club.
I'm just here for a BMX bike.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Kenny, Michael's favorite reality TV show, if he has one.
Oh, man.
I think I
Do
know
I
this one
have
too.
one?
Everyone has a favorite
You do.
reality TV show. You just don't admit
Oh wait,
it.
this isn't. I don't know.
Is it Jersey
That's
Shore?
not-
Is that what it is?
Desperate Housewives.
That's not a reality show.
Is that-
It's
is
not
it-
Desperate Housewives. It's what is it?
What, like the Real Housewives of
Something
blank?
Housewives.
I don't know. Eric seems to know. I don't
I
know.
thought there was a show called Desperate Housewives.
There
is
is
a
a
show,
reality
but
show.
it's
It's
not
not
a
re- it's not
reality show.
reality
It's not a
TV.
reality one.
Oh, I thought it was.
You're thinking Real
That's Real
Housewives.
Real
Housewives.
Housewives. It's Real
You're
Housewives.
close.
Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, or like Georgia, New Jersey. or
Orange
Yeah.
County.
Orange County. Yeah.
Does Ink Master count as reality?
Yes.
That-
Yeah.
yeah,
What
then
about-
that's it.
hey, what-
Eric got it.
Oh, I was gonna say,
It's definitely
Ooh.
I
Master.
was gonna say wife swap.
Eric, you're killing it right now. You have 3 points.
Guys
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
catch up.
Dang, man.
Get on my
Eric.
level.
What is Ryan's guilty pleasure music?
D Antwoord.
That's
I don't know if that's guilty pleasure, but I definitely love it.
Downward is pretty lit. I like them a lot too. I would say they're guilty
I
pleasure
was
because you can't
looking
tell
for
everyone
something
you
a little
listen to
bit more
Diane with.
juicy.
guess-
I
Alright.
was looking for
Here,
the
I got
Britney
something.
Spears.
I got something juicy. Italian trap music.
That's true. That's true.
I just started getting into it recently.
I've never
Italian
even heard
trap
of
music.
that.
That's a
the
guilty
best.
pleasure.
yeah.
It's the best.
Like the ba 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 americano, like that. Like that.
I will give points to anyone who could just pull out the most embarrassing thing he listens to.
Ryan.
That.
I'm waiting for the pop to
K-pop.
come out.
He listens to K-pop or
I don't
You
J-pop.
listen to K-pop?
J-pop.
J-pop,
Oh,
what's that? J-rock.
Spanish pop songs.
Occasionally.
And,
yeah.
and Enrique
I
Iglesias.
listen
Swan
to
Egg.
everything. Everything.
The Star Wars theme track.
I listen to movie
Yeah,
soundtrack.
we already debunked Bieber in that last interview.
Yeah.
Ah,
So it
that's
doesn't
what I was
matter.
looking for. That's what I was looking for.
Chris, we got an
That's the
easy one
one.
for you.
All right, man.
What's Eric's favorite color?
Shit, I don't know. wait. Green.
It's probably black. Honestly.
I'll go with green. I like
Oh.
green.
He's like, I'll give you the point. Why not? I'm in the lead.
Yeah.
Michael. Kenny's biggest pet peeve.
He's got so
You're
many.
not allowed to say this.
He's got so
You're not
many.
allowed to say this.
I know this.
All right, so whenever
You were not allowed to say this
Yes, you are.
on the
Say
radio.
you better say it. You better say it.
Michael, say it
I
on
don't
the
even know
radio.
what he's talking about.
Say the most
I know
appropriate.
something that he gets really fucking pissed off at though. So whenever he's just not in the room and we're trying to
Yes.
practice, we will literally set a timer and I will just sit behind his drum kit and just fart. fucking pounding on shit, and we start the timer to see how long it takes. He'll run in like 0.2 seconds. That's a pet peeve. Someone playing on his drum set. That's a pet peeve.
He comes in the room like, dude.
Stop!
Dude.
Stop!
Don't you touch my drum set.
Is that a pet peeve?
It's one of them.
Does
Not
anyone
the biggest one?
Does
though.
anyone want to find the biggest one?
I don't know the one that you didn't want us to say.
I know what it is.
What is
Say
it? Say it.
Say it.
Oh,
I do not want certain people to hear
Yeah,
this.
we should.
No, don't let him. No, he got it right. Give him the point.
Can we?
You should. Why did you tell him there was a different one? You should have just been like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Can we ask? Can we ask when we're off air?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can ask me all day.
Great, wonderful.
I'll
I'm gonna
post it later.
I'm gonna come back.
It's
I'm
too
gonna come back
inappropriate
around
to tell you
this.
guys on air. I'm sorry. I'm totally
I'm gonna
sorry.
come back around to this, but Michael gets the point.
Yeah, that should have been obvious.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it,
Your
it's my turn?
Wait, yeah.
Ryan, Chris's favorite book, if he has one.
Do you even read?
No, not really.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to have a favorite book. Did you read Catcher in the Rye in high school?
Yeah, no.
Whose
So-
favorite book would that be? A freaking serial killer?
That's my favorite book.
Serial killer?
I love that book, man.
I
Yeah.
kind of have one, but I
I
don't really
don't
read
know.
that much.
I
I
Diary
like,
of a Wimpy
No,
Kid.
that's a harder question
I
because
like
nobody
the,
reads
like
nowadays.
The Da Vinci Code was good,
Okay.
but
You
I
read
don't
the Da
really
Vinci
read.
Code?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I never
see
asked the
movies.
book one, but I was curious because I was like, huh, all right. See what they're reading. I don't know.
Twitter.
Well, we don't. It doesn't seem like we have a tiebreaker.
We don't have a tiebreaker.
Eric, you just took
Eric
that.
wins.
Eric wins. You win nothing though.
No.
Here's a high five from over the table. You felt it. You felt satisfaction.
You
right?
win gloating rights.
Yeah, I did.
Eric
That you know
Coward.
everyone better.
Kenny, you really didn't get any points
Who
at
came
all.
in last?
No.
Kenny?
Well, if he stops watching me in my
Kenny didn't get a
sleep,
point at all.
I'm not gonna stop watching you in your sleep.
that's how he knows us so well.
All right, well, let's see. Do you guys have another song queued up?
Yeah.
What do we got this time?
This one's going to be The Illusion.
The
Oh, what about
illusion.
This is our most political song to.
Is it
to
about
date.
an illusion?
It's about the corruption in North Korea
Oh.
and the brainwashing that's going on
I
at
gotcha.
the moment.
Ironically, now there's a bunch of corruption in South Korea, too.
So Korea is just.
This Korea
They
in
just
general.
They just impeached their president.
Really?
Did you hear about that?
I
So
did not
let's
hear about
not
that.
visit Korea anytime soon.
Yeah, no, the good Korea went downhill.
The good Korea. All right, well, let's take
The
a
better
listen to
half.
The Illusion.
Falls around my sense and mind.
Very cool. We actually played 2 songs in a row due to technical difficulties.
I kind of just like nailed the camera over to my left, and I mean that's my right, and it fell, and I broke it.
He just didn't want to see me anymore.
Yeah.
So what was the second song that we listened to?
Wonderland.
Wonderland. Very cool. Very cool. And you guys have a music video that you guys just put out as well, right?
Yeah, we did.
That was earlier
Oh,
this
wow.
year.
That was a year ago.
Half a year ago.
It's for that song Wonderland.
It's still just.
Tell me about it a little bit. What was the music video about? What'd you guys do in it? I didn't watch it. Just to be honest with you.
Basically, like very simply, abduction and murder.
Fun.
But
My favorite.
But there's more to it than that. I got to use my van to abduct someone finally.
I
so it
almost
was
died.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you abduct
Almost
Kenny?
died. Do tell.
No, I almost literally died.
Do tell.
Well,
Well, you should probably tell them the premise of the video first. To
yeah,
make more sense.
I'll tell you after.
We actually, pause for a second, we actually have a call coming in for you guys.
Oh,
so
my.
Oh, wow.
let's go ahead and answer.
We can do that?
We can do that. Hey there, this is Lauren. You're on the Music Project talking to Half Past the Revolution.
Hi, my name is Enrique. I was just wondering what's one of their pre-show rituals?
Yeah, what are your pre-show rituals?
All right, let's do it.
We have a chant. We all have to put our hands in.
Uh-huh.
So can we everyone put your hand in as close as we can?
Even me too.
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, everyone?
Just
Okay.
right here.
So I'm gonna ask you guys who's got that good D, and then on 3 we're gonna chant "We got that good D." Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, who's got that good D? 1,
got
2, 3.
We got that good D.
Every show.
That's
Every
awesome.
Every show.
That just got me pumped right now.
Even
Like I
on
want to go
stage.
like do something. Like,
Yeah, right.
God, give me adrenaline rush.
Awesome question, though. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, no
we'll
problem.
do like
Bye, Henry.
stretches,
Bye,
vocal
Enrique.
warm-ups, stay hydrated, all that good stuff.
Stay hydrated.
Was that the Enrique?
That was the
Enrique.
No, but was it?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Enrique.
I love you, Enrique.
But I want you to finish up the story about how you almost died real quick.
Oh yeah. So
Oh.
we were shooting
I forgot.
a shot where I'm untying Ryan because he's tied up in the back of the van, and I'm the little cat that runs around and teleports.
Okay.
Well, that's my
He's a
character.
Cheshire cat.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all based off Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
So all the abductees are all dressed like I was a rabbit, Mad Hatter, caterpillar, cat.
That's
So
right.
yeah, basically I was supposed to cut his little strap that was holding his hands and get out of the car and just like get out of the shot really fast. And I cut it, and I actually had an open knife, and I tripped out of the car and missed myself.
He
And
fell right on
out of the
his. He
back of
fell
his stomach.
right on the knife
like it.
and went
I
right in
almost
between his
stabbed
arm.
myself right in the stomach.
We
That
had
would've
like a
been
5-minute
dangerous.
break just
And
going,
then-
oh my god.
And then Chris almost died. Chris almost died too a
Oh,
couple times. With
Yeah,
the,
we also had another.
Oh,
we
yeah.
tied our
fight scene.
cameraman onto an excavator, like for construction,
Mhm.
and we had the cameraman spin around us to do like all
Mhm.
these cool angles. It was spinning at like 50 miles per hour,
Oh
and
my
we're
God.
standing inside the radius. And Chris like does like the spin, and the excavator comes like an inch away from his head.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like almost just wasted him right then and there.
I would have paid good money to see that.
So
though.
basically, what you're telling me is
Oh
you should
my.
never make music videos because something bad happens.
all,
all the
all,
time.
all the
every
props,
time.
all the props in the movie, like the knife and shit, that's real. Like when
Yeah.
we fake stab him, we're doing
Yeah,
it with a
no,
real knife.
We had a kitchen knife from my kitchen that's like this long. and I'm
Maybe
supposed
just,
to fall on the ground, and I'm slipping like, oh shit.
We co-
and I'm
we-
just a thought. You might want to invest in some props.
We had-
not actual
Nah.
real.
We had
items.
choreography that we practiced like 3 times before we
Yeah.
did the shot. So you stab here, I'll move here, and then we like rehearsed it twice. And all right, let's do it, and then we did it.
We're pretty risky
Pre-
people.
We like to take risks.
Well, we just have a couple minutes left, but we want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us
thanks
and
for
talking
having
about your
us.
music.
This was fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Last thing, any social media sites you want to promote so people can stalk you,
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
and any shows you guys have coming up.
Yeah, we got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Instagram and Twitter are at HPTR_official. Facebook, just Half Past the Revolution.
Where can I get one of those hats before you guys keep talking?
We'll make you one first.
We'll-
like,
we'll make
special.
you
Were you really though?
Yeah,
Because I
we-
would,
we
I
made
would wear
one of
that shit.
those.
I
You
made
just
it
went
at
to
Lids.
Lids, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
made
You
it
just
Yeah,
went to
we
Lids and
all
you're like,
have
did you
one.
just put HPTR on there?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
make
we'll-
you one.
we'll
Okay,
make you
for
one.
sure.
They'll be
I would
out.
rock
They'll
it.
be out next year with that little get shivved saying.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So
I
we're
thought I
at-
said ADTR for a second
Yeah.
when he first walked in.
So this is kind of like our last big thing of the year. We're gonna be taking a while off being in the
Mhm.
studio. Like we said, we're recording our album right now. We're super stoked about that. And so that's basically our last show coming up that we have planned.
Yeah, we don't
we
have
just
anything else
played.
to have anything
Wait,
else
what
to play.
about
the last show
what
of
about
the
the
year.
show in March?
Oh, we
gotta
might
hit
be
up that
going
guy.
back to Arizona.
It's not
but
confirmed yet.
yeah.
Let's hit up that guy though.
Let's hit that guy up.
Very, very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out
Definitely.
with us.
Thank you.
Half
Thanks
Past
for
the
having us.
Revolution. Make sure to go check them out. My name is Lauren Dair.
I'm Sean Lusk.
And this has been The Music Project. See you guys later. Bye.
Now that you've found UBN Radio and discovered our quality talk shows, it's time to spread the word to friends, family, and the universe. 24 hours of music and talk. Radio without limits. That's why people keep coming back for more. That's UBNradio.com.